Roar! Hello and welcome to Midnight Readings. Apologies for this one, might be slightly late, depends how quickly this gets edited. I was sick for a week and that was the week I was planning to record. So, apologies for that. Today we will be reading FalloutEquestria TVY. Yep, that's right, I'm reading a FalloutEquestria story. Just saying, I think this is more like a parody, but let's have some fun with it. As suggested by a Patreon, as well as voted for. Hope you all enjoy. Let's begin. Little Pip, a unicorn mare wearing a standard issue blue vault clothing and her pipback on her leg, peeked out from underneath her covers. She kicked them off and came down gracefully on the metal floor of the vault. Has anyone seen Velvet Remedy? Another equine head popped out from a bunk nearby. She isn't back yet? She's gonna get in such big trouble. A third nodded as he walked past. Bet she's lost again. You should go check on her. Departing her bedroom and her roomie, Little Pip bobbed her head. She made her way through the vault at the light trot, moving directly for the door. Just as she reached for the controls, a strong, angry voice called it. Wait right there! Pip looked around with a startled expression before yanking the lever, but a large pony came into view before the vault could finish opening. Now just one moment there, Little Pip. You know you have to be responsible when you go out to play. Pip gave a soft snort and rolled her eyes. Oh, fine, if I have to, but I'm old enough to take care of myself. The older stallion waved a hoof. Be that as it may, safety first. And you have chores you can get done while you're out there. He handed her a little scrap of paper. Did you pack lunch? Pip displayed a small brown bag. Is your pipback on? She held it up and pressed a button, showing an icon of a pony with some lines pointing at different parts, reading 100%. Well, alright then, we'll be back by 6. He patted her on the shoulder, and off she went, scurrying through the open doors out into the wide outdoors, waiting for her. The tunnel felt long. It always felt long. What with the theme music playing the entire time throughout it for the benefit of those watching at home. She merged into the wastes and had a look around slowly, frowning at the dusty browns that made up the area around the vault. If only ponies hadn't littered so much. She picked up a bit of scrap lying nearby and tossed it into a trash can, doing her part to clean up the wastelands, one bit at a time. What do we have here? 3 ponies approached, 2 stallions and a mare with unpleasant expressions and equally garnish attire. Little vault mare come out to play. She's just in time too. Little Pip recoiled back. Just in time for what? One of the others grinned wildly. We have mismatched teams. You can play on Sunflower's team. Fillies versus Colts. That sounded like fun. And Little Pip joined them for a game of kickball, batting the ball around the field wildly, until one of the wild ponies tripped and skidded their knee. He winced and held his abused knee, but he was a tough colt and didn't cry. Little Pip opened her bag and took out a bandage. It's important to clean and bandage yourself when you get hurt. She sprayed antiseptic on the boo-boo and he hissed in pain, but he allowed her to get the bandage on. There you go, good as new. I really should get going, I have to find a friend of mine. Sunflower stepped forward. Oh, are they lost? Pip nodded. We can help, we know the area around here real good, right boys? The colts bobbed their head and thrust up their hooves, ready to go. One of the colts put a hoof to his chest. I'm Freewind, and if I was a filly, I'd head to Appaloosa, especially if I wasn't a wild pony. She's not wild, is she? Little Pip shook her head. She's from the vault, she pointed. Like me. Thanks for helping. With some new friends, Little Pip set off towards the closest town. On the way, her pipback softly chimed. She looked down at it. Oh, they asked me to pick up some veggies while I'm out. Sunflower grinned. We'll help you bring them back, but you have to share. Free bobbed his head. I love fried carrots. Are you gonna get carrots? Little Pip pointed ahead. We can have all the fried carrots But we have to find my friend first. Safety first, then eating. With the proper order of things settled, they trotted out as a herd into town. The ponies that lived there seemed quite displeased at the appearance of wild ponies, scowling at them with clear distrust. Sunflower shrank back from it. Maybe we should wait out, outside. Little Pip huffed softly. No way! She turned to the law pony standing guard. They're with me, and they're good ponies. Stop staring at them like that. It's not polite to judge ponies just on how they look. The law pony snorted softly. They can come in, but I got my eye on the lot of you. His gaze settled on Free Wind, and I don't think we've forgotten your last stunt. Free looked quite sheepish, as all eyes turned on him. What? It was, just a joke. The law pony crossed his forehooves, leaning against the post. A little joke, huh? You gonna tell him, or should I? At Free's hesitant shuffling, he continued. Well, alrighty then. That cult covered one of our water tanks with pictures of chalk doodles. Little Pip tilted her head. What's so bad about that? He threw up his hooves. They're all pictures of the town folk with rude comments. I will have you know I do not stink after the rain. Sunflower softly bopped Free Wind on the head. Say you're sorry. Free Wind ducked his head down, muttering something too quiet to be heard. His other cult friend chuckled softly. Go on, Free Wind. He can barely hear you. I'm sorry, okay? It was just a joke. He fell to his haunches with a mighty pout. But the law pony seemed mollified. They were allowed inside and found Little Pip's friend volunteering at the first aid center, putting bandages and wrapping up ponies in gauze diligently. When she saw Pip, she smiled. What are you doing here? Pip giggled. What am I doing here? What are you doing here? You didn't come home for dinner. She waved a hoof. They invited me to have dinner here. Who are your new friends? Little Pip eagerly introduced Velvet to Free Wind, Sunflower, and... Hey, I never got your name. The colt put his hoof to his chest. I am the colt with no name. Mysterious, huh? Sunflower rolled her eyes. You're not fooling any pony. He's Big Snout. As it turned out, Velvet had forgotten her pip buck at home and didn't get their messages. But now that they were reunited, all was well. After picking up some carrots, the whole group headed back to the vault. The wild colt shared in the bounty of carrots, enjoying dinner with Little Pip and Velvet's family, and they promised to play again another day. The end. That was fun. Admittedly, I haven't read Fallout Equestria, so I apologize if I didn't get any of the voices even closely right. I know that's funny considering I'm dating Visual, the king of Fallout, but, well, it's not really my type of thing. But this was good fun. I hope you all enjoyed. That was Fallout Equestria TVY by David Silver, and I hope you all enjoy. See you next time, and keep watching that moon. And a howling thank you to my Patreons.